welcome to Bro Joe Builds. And yeah, it's been a little while since I come up with a video. I know some of you guys have been waiting for, close to over a year. And for that, I'm sorry. Just, life gets in the way and I just couldn't do everything I wanted to do. But doesn't mean I stopped working on cars. It doesn't mean that I stopped, doing what I do. So behind me is a new project that I plan to bring on the channel and be able to be more interactive and do more things and go to the track, show times, and be able to display more or less what I can do and what I do day to day and give you tips and tricks to go faster. This is my 78 Nova that if you look in previous videos, I was building a bib block. I never got to showcase the bib block. I posted some pictures on my Instagram, the Bro Joe's Instagram channel, and it shows some pictures and videos of that motor, and it did pretty good. So, but me and the customer came up with a deal, and I ended up getting this car as part of the deal for that bib block as a roller, and it's a small block 406. I'll show you some video of the motor, but it's a street car, and it's something that's slapped together, and this is actually the second version of this car. I didn't get to record the first version of the car because I had a lot of issues with it. Unfortunately, I had several cams go flat. I went through several sets of lifters. It was a complete nightmare, and I went through most of the late spring and summer messing with this thing, and now with the new motor, it's been great. I've been driving it everywhere, beating it up, and it's been good. My kids love it. They're in the background. You'll see them a little bit later. And so yeah, enough about that. Oh, remember I said I was gonna make merch? So I made this shirt about a year ago, and I kept talking about putting it on the channel. Well, Bro Joe Build shirt. This is already a year old, and I wear it almost at least once a week, and it held up great. So if you're interested, I'm gonna leave email link on the channel below, and just email me, and depending on how much interest I get, I'll make some of these up, and we'll sell them on the channel. I try to be reasonable. It's not gonna be super expensive. So enough about all that. This is the Nova. So to start off about the car, some of this stuff was already done by previous owner and probably the owner before that type deal. But it has, these wheels were selected by the previous owner. I got the car with the wheels on it. He did cross-road front rotors. It has competition engineering shots all the way around. Right now it has slapper bars. I do have a whole culvert set up for it. It has 275 60 15s on a 10-inch rim in the back. It has a full interior. Complete full interior in it. It has the original GM 8.5 rear in the back. See that? It has a little cover on it with 410 gears in the back. So she scoots. The paint isn't in the best shape. It's really rough. It's a good what you call it, a 15-footer. From far away it's good, but as you get close you can see all the imperfections. It's not a show car by any means, but it's a great driver, an awesome driver. Like I said, I've been driving it around, putting some miles on it, and my kids seem to like it, and I like it too. So let's get under the hood, and we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on under there. So here is the 406. It's a small block 406, flat top, 2-valve relief piston on it. It had to modify the notches. It would have been great content to show how to do all that stuff, and unfortunately, I'm sorry. But yes, it has flat top pistons. It's a Vortec head, but it's not a factory Vortec. It's an Engine Quest Vortec head. Much thicker casting with 202 160 valves. Matter of fact, in some older videos, you may actually see some video on the head. I did a small pocket port job on it, and that was pretty much it on the head. It has a Chinese knockoff air gap intake that I've had for a while. It's not the best intake manifold. I will eventually put actually a single plane on it, because the cam, it has a solid flat tappet, is a I believe a Magnum. It has 260 at 50, the straight duration cam, and with the rocker is about 600 lift, then minus lash. So it's a pretty healthy cam, very healthy cam. It has an 850 double pumper on it now. It will be fine with a 750 though, for this, combination. But I had the carb and stuff. Don't mind the stud being extra long. That's because I haven't made a proper stud for it, and that one came off of my race car, the Chevette, that has a scoop. So yeah, don't mind that. I recently put a little cheaper Chinese aluminum radiator, and it's been great. I had a copper core one in there, and it was supposed to be redone, and the thing was already plugged up, and it was giving me some headaches, overheating. So this is like a project. HEI ignition, again, a cell distributor cap and a cell coil. Nothing fancy there, no MSD right now, and it's been running great. Recently converted to both manual steering and manual brakes, and so far, again, the manual brakes on the street, it works. You have to, be firm with the pedal, but I mean, I'm okay with it. For some, maybe they wouldn't enjoy it as much or don't feel as comfortable with it, but I feel great. I'm okay with manual brakes. I've been driving manual brake cars for a while now, and so I'm kind of used to it. Right now it has a 1 5/8 header to a 3-inch collector and a 2.5-inch exhaust system with chambered mufflers. I'm not a fan of the exhaust that's in it now. Eventually I might step up to something a little bit bigger, at least a 3-inch pipe. I think it kind of needs it. And yeah, this is the Nova, pretty much a basic street car. And we're gonna go to the track a week, this coming Sunday. Today is Monday of the recording, October 31st. The Sunday coming up, we'll be going to the track and seeing what she would do. She feels okay. She feels pretty good, actually. And oh, more parts of the combination. I'm sorry. It has a Turbo 350 transmission and a 3800 stall converter. So again, it's pretty aggressive for some people, would say, but it's been driving great on the street. It has almost 12-to-1 compression, but I've been running pump 93 and hasn't even pinged once with a loose converter, plenty of gear, and yeah, it hasn't even come close to pinging. And the extra cam, I think the extra overlap on the cam really helps bleed down and help this thing survive. So I know it's been a while, and well, this is I'm gonna put this video to an end, and we're gonna be doing more videos more often, and you get to see my handsome face, and my boys are out here waiting for me to finish what I'm doing here. Try this again. So Nino, what do you like about the car?
Wait, hold on, I know what I'm gonna do.
Alright, what are you gonna say? What do you like about the car?
I'm able to sit in the front seat.
Huh?
I'm able to sit in the front seat.
You're able to sit in the front seat. How about you?
Stat.
Alright, that's a good reason. Those are both good reasons. I remember the first time I sat in the front seat.